Imagine applying for a job, and an AI algorithm, not a human, decides whether your resume even gets seen. Or think about an AI system determining if you're eligible for a loan, or which news updates you see every morning. Artificial intelligence is everywhere, quietly powering daily routines like booking flights, navigating traffic, personalizing our social media feeds, aiding medical diagnoses, and more. It's helping tackle big challenges too, from predicting climate patterns to optimizing humanitarian aid. But as AI becomes pervasive, who makes sure it's used fairly and safely? Right now, the rules haven't kept up with the rapid AI revolution. We've all heard the success stories, but there's a darker side. Biases in algorithms leading to discrimination, threats to our privacy, even the specter of mass surveillance. In fact, experts have observed increased gender and ethnic bias, significant threats to privacy, dignity, and agency, and dangers of mass surveillance as AI spreads. And until recently, there were no universal standards to address these issues. If we don't set guidelines, AI could undermine our rights and values instead of advancing them. This brings us to the big idea of today's talk, the need for a global Bill of Rights for AI, a set of fundamental principles to ensure AI serves humanity and respects our rights everywhere in the world. What is a global Bill of Rights for AI? Simply put, a global Bill of Rights for AI would be like a universal declaration of AI rights and responsibilities. It's not about giving robots rights. It's about protecting our rights and well-being in an age of intelligent machines. Just as many countries have a Bill of Rights, or the world has the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, this would be a global charter of principles to guide how AI is developed and used. The goal is to set common rules of the road for AI, so that no matter where you live or what technologies you use, basic safeguards and values are in place. In essence, it's a framework that says, here's how AI must behave and be governed to uphold human dignity, freedom, and safety. It would outline key rights and protections people should have when interacting with AI systems. So, what would actually be in this Bill of Rights for AI? While the exact contents are still a matter of discussion, there is emerging consensus on several core principles. In fact, when the White House in the US proposed an AI Bill of Rights, a domestic blueprint, they outlined 5 key rights, which provide a great starting template for a global version. Let's break them down in plain language. Safe and effective AI. You have the right to be protected from unsafe or faulty AI systems. In other words, AI that directly impacts people must be tested for safety and effectiveness. Just as we expect food or medicine to be safe, we should expect AI, say an algorithm driving a car or diagnosing an illness, not to pose undue risk. This principle calls for rigorous testing, validation, and, if something goes wrong, mechanisms to fix it quickly. Freedom from algorithmic discrimination. You should not face discrimination by an algorithm. AI systems must be designed and used fairly, without bias against race, gender, age, or any group. For example, an AI used in hiring or lending should not systematically disadvantage certain communities. This non-discrimination right means AI should uphold equity, and developers need to actively guard against biased outcomes. Data privacy and agency. You have a right to privacy and control over your data in AI systems. This means AI shouldn't abuse our personal data. We should know and consent to how our data is used, have the ability to opt out or delete data, and be protected from AI-driven surveillance or data exploitation. Strong privacy rights would ensure AI is transparent about data use and that individuals maintain agency over their information. Transparency and explanation. You have the right to know when AI is being used and to understand why it made a decision. If an AI system affects you, say it rejects your loan application or curates information you see, you should be notified that AI is involved. Moreover, you deserve an explanation in understandable terms of how that decision was reached. This principle is about transparency. So AI isn't a secret algorithmic judge, jury, and executioner. Instead, it shines light on automated decisions and opens them up for question. Human alternatives and recourse. You have the right to opt out of AI in favor of a human when appropriate, and to seek help from a human if you're dissatisfied. In practice, this means important services should provide a human contact or appeal process if an AI doesn't work for you. For example, if an AI-powered customer service chatbot isn't resolving your issue, you should be able to talk to a human agent. If an AI denies you something critical, like a mortgage or medical treatment, there must be a human-reviewed fallback to correct errors. This keeps human accountability in the loop, so we're never completely at the mercy of machines. Beyond these 5, a global charter might include additional principles. For instance, ensuring AI is accountable, clear responsibility when AI causes harm. Environmentally sustainable, AI systems should be energy efficient and not harm the planet. And perhaps aligned with human values, advanced AI should follow ethical guidelines and never override human decision-making in critical matters. In fact, UNESCO's Global AI Ethics Framework emphasizes that AI should remain under human oversight, and ultimate responsibility and accountability must always lie with humans. AI shouldn't be given legal personhood or unchecked autonomy. All these principles aim at one thing: keeping AI beneficial, fair, and aligned with what we as a global society decide is acceptable. By laying out such rights, a global AI Bill of Rights would serve as a North Star for policymakers and technologists. It's not that AI will never make mistakes or cause issues, but if these rights are in place, we have a way to prevent the worst, correct course, and hold the right entities accountable. The risks if we don't act now. Let's consider the flip side. What if we don't establish any global governance for AI? What are the risks of continuing on our current path without an overarching framework? This isn't about scare tactics, but understanding the real pitfalls we face. Unchecked bias and inequality. Without global standards, biased AI systems could proliferate. Companies or governments might deploy AI that inadvertently reinforces racial, gender, or cultural biases, leading to systemic discrimination in lending, hiring, policing, you name it. Marginalized groups could face automated injustice with little recourse. The rich and tech-savvy could shield themselves from AI's harms, while others bear the brunt, widening inequality. Erosion of privacy and freedom. In a world with no AI rules, we could slide into a state of constant surveillance. Authoritarian regimes might use AI to monitor citizens' every move, scoring their behavior, a chilling example being social credit systems, and punishing those who don't toe the line. Even in democracies, without clear limits, law enforcement might overuse facial recognition or predictive policing, infringing on civil liberties. Our every online action could be tracked by AI for profit or control, with individuals powerless to stop it. Misinformation and democracy undermined. Advanced AI makes it easy to create deep fakes, hyper-realistic fake videos or voices, and to turbocharge misinformation campaigns. Without cooperative global efforts to curb these abuses, bad actors, whether hostile nations or extremist groups, could flood the information space with AI-generated lies, eroding trust in media and elections. Democracies could be destabilized by waves of AI-propagated falsehoods. We've gotten a small taste of this with social media. AI could crank it up exponentially. Arms race and conflict. AI is not just about consumer apps. It's also the new frontier of military and geopolitical competition. Without agreements, nations may enter an AI arms race to develop autonomous weapons or cyber AI capabilities. Imagine AI-guided drones deciding to fire without human approval, or AI hacking systems that escalate conflicts in milliseconds. A lack of global governance raises the risk of military AI conflicts or accidents that could spiral out of control. International peace could be threatened by unpredictable AI behavior in warfare. Stifled innovation, in a bad way. Interestingly, not having global rules can also hurt innovation, good innovation. How? If public trust plummets due to AI disasters or abuses, there could be a backlash that halts beneficial AI research. Or, fragmented regulations mean startups have to navigate 20 different rulebooks, which can bog down progress. Smart, balanced rules can actually foster innovation. Existential risks. Finally, we must mention the elephant in the room, albeit cautiously. Some experts warn that future AI could become so powerful that if misaligned with human values, it poses an existential threat. Think science fiction, scenarios where AI gains a will of its own. This might sound far-fetched, but it's a concern taken seriously by many leading AI scientists. In 2023, a group of hundreds of tech leaders and researchers, including top AI CEOs, issued a one-sentence statement. Mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority, alongside other societal-scale risks such as pandemics and nuclear war. That's striking. They put AI risks in the same category as a nuclear holocaust. While this is a worst-case scenario, the fact that so many experts are worried underlines the need for global cooperation. If AI continues to grow in capability, we'll need international guardrails to ensure it never spirals beyond our control. Not having a global framework for AI is itself a huge gamble. It's like letting everyone drive on a highway with different traffic rules, or none at all, and hoping for the best. The cost of inaction could be measured in civil rights violations, social upheaval, even lives lost. Thank you for sticking with us. We will continue to look into this problem in our subsequent editions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this content to your friends to help create awareness. See you in our next video.